But what we're going to do now is just show you the difference in viscosities of some of these products and to try and explain the difference between something which is thick or moves easily and its fluidity. So this is a Brookfield viscometer. It's actually an old one, but it's one that I can use here on site. The modern ones that we have now in the laboratories are much more technical than this unit, but it still works perfectly fine for this type of demonstration. So what I'm going to do, I've got 5 products here. You may have heard of most of them. I'm going to put each one in here and we'll do a viscosity test, and you can have a closer look at the viscosity here, and we'll measure it in MPaS. We're using a number 4 spindle or a 64. This is the type of spindle that's used for these types of viscous foams. So we'll take this one. This is a Solberg rehealing foam. So I'll just take this small jar. You can see how gloopy this is. And the spindle is lowered into the foam, and you can see the contact point, which is just there. And then we'll put the motor on and start to measure the viscosity. And you can see the viscosity being red here at the top. So the viscosity of this material is very nearly 3,000 MPaS. The oil industry don't like anything which is actually over 2,000 at the moment, but this is somewhere in the region of 3,000. It's 2,850. So that is a thick foam, what we call a thick foam. So it's high in viscosity. So we'll try Stahlmann's Vapurex. These are all 3x3 products, so usable at 3% on hydrocarbon and 3% on polar solvent. Of course, these tests are normally done in a laboratory with perfectly good hygienic conditions, but this is just a demonstration of the product. And you can see that this product is slightly higher. No, it's about the same. It's about the same. About 2,700. Again, something which is too high for most users of foams because of the equipment that they're using. The next product we'll have a look at is Angus's Respondol. Now this product is far better than the previous 2 that you've just seen. You can see it's quite a fluid foam. You wouldn't think there was much in the way of viscosity with this product. And this is settling around their published figure of around 1,600. So it's still got a reasonable viscosity to it, but it does look fluid. So it does, when you look at the fluidity of that particular product, when it comes out of a drum or an IBC or something, the tendency is to think that it's a low viscosity product. It's certainly lower than the other 2. So this is Ecopol Premium. Again, it's a class 1 product. And this is quite a bit higher than the Respondol product. This is just under 2,000. It's around about 1,900 in this particular test. It's under the 2,000 mark, but it's still at the top end of that mark. Final product we look at is the product you've been seeing and looking at today, which is the Freegen SFLV. And this should settle around about 800. So it's got half the viscosity of Respondol, and it's it's at least, these products are at least 3 times the viscosity. And this will make a difference to you when you're using it through equipment, because you want the induction of the foam to be as easy and as smooth as possible. So the manufacturing parameters for this product are anything between 700 and 1,000. So that's just a quick and brief demonstration on viscosity. So they are important to you and the end user when they're choosing their foams.